Hi, John Marshall, the Drill Master. I was asked about presenting colors with a very low ceiling. So right now I have a 7-foot staff. It's barely taller than me. A 3x5 color doesn't really look all that good on this at all. 3x4 makes it, and that's okay. I recommend 7-foot staffs for young children. That's our younger guys like Navy League cadets, and then the youngest of the Civil Air Patrol cadets. This is perfect for them with a 3x4 staff or color. Now, but I'm going to use this to show you a technique. So I've talked about angle port before. So this is port for the Army. I don't suggest the Air Force ceremonial technique because it's a lot to hold on to with just the right hand. And if you're not really used to it, if this is your daily job, then using this technique is not going to work well for you. This is port for every other service, for ceremonial technique. This is good to hang on to the staff. You've got the ferrule, the lower ferrule here, off the marching surface, anywhere from 6 to 8 inches. Doing well. This is a nice solid grip. Just don't hold the staff next to you while you march, because then you're throwing the finial all over the place. So holding it just like this is great. Now, angle port is going to get you through a doorway. My hand is flared, my thumb is on the top of the staff is right next to my hip. When I'm marching, then I'm going to pull the staff out from my hip and then go through the doorway. Now I go through the doorway, everything's fine. If I need to, then I'll go up to either port, or I'll go to carry, right shoulder, or I can stay here. Now, if you're in front of me, let's say I have a guard right in front of me, I'm over his or her right shoulder. But if we need to turn, I don't need to decapitate my guard. What I need to do is I need to bring the staff over to the left shoulder. Then I turn, present the colors, we leave, I'm back to this angle. When I come out to present the colors, I take my staff from this position and move it to this position. So it's straight out in front of me. As I come back, then it angles back over the left shoulder and we leave. That's how you do that. Now let me show you the flag. Stay right there. Now, the flag is going to drape over your left arm, just like this. If you're going to start, this is the ceremonial technique for starting. Come up to port, bearers ready to, you're there. Now, if this can be a little awkward though. And I'll explain that in a sec. If you're using the standard manual for the Army and the Air Force, Marine Corps, you're going to have it tucked, but Army and Air Force, you're going to have it out with that V grip, not the strong grip, right there. The V grip. Once you go up to port, you're fine. But as you go out to angle port, then you need to manipulate the silk. Bring your arm around the silk so it drapes over your left forearm. And there you go. So, moving from the ceremonial technique into angle port, what we have, this is fine. As I'm marching, if the flag material is going to pop out, like sometimes it can, then what I'm going to do is pull that flag staff back, gather the flag over my left arm, and then continue on. Now, if I'm just presenting and the flag material pops out, I'm fine if it's not going to touch anything below or in front. If it is, then I'm going to pull that staff back, gather the flag material over my arm, and go back to, this is present at port, and then I'll turn back and depart if I need to. All right, hope that helps.